Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Why are you guys sitting here watching this video? You should be out enjoying the No King protest. That's so fucking stupid. The willful ignorance is so thick you could cut it with a knife. And first of all, if Trump is a king or a dictator, whatever they want to call him, what's the last king you ever knew of who allowed millions of his subjects to gather in the streets and talk about how much they hate him? Don't you think a king would send out a decree that all those who protest against the king doth have their heads removed in the guillotine? Don't you think a king or a dictator would do something like that instead of allowing just sitting back and letting their subjects sow discourse and talk shit? I think that's king/dictator 101. You must crush the resistance. But these patchouli oil dumbasses are out there by the millions protesting Donald Trump's authoritarian regime. What? Because he's rounding up some fucking illegals? What? Where? What, he's deported what? A few 100,000 illegals? How many people have died from fentanyl overdoses and poisonings? When have this many people gotten in the streets about that? But by the millions, you gather in the street to protest something that's not even happening. And I don't care how many times you hear it. I don't care who says it, what network they work for, how many followers they have. Trump is not a fucking dictator. If he is the worst dictator this planet has ever seen. If Trump is a racist, he is the worst racist this planet has ever seen. The Klan just sit back going, No king. And then I was confused at first because it said no king. And I'm like, wait a minute, no black men? Because, they say black men are kings, black women are queens. So I was like, no, this is racist? This is a racist day? No king? Oh, you mean Trump. So fucking dumb. The willful ignorance. They have absolutely no proof. What? Because he's picking up, because when he said that he's going to get the criminal illegals first, that painted a picture in their little tiny minds of some cholo on the corner. Hey, come give me Senor Trump. The MS-13 and the Trinidad, Aragua and all that. That's who they had pictured in their mind. Not these other people. Like, what started the LA riots is they were going after a business that was laundering money for the cartels. Now, I'm sorry they don't fit the picture of a criminal or a criminal illegal that you have in your mind, but that's what they are. They were involved in a cartel. Isn't that license enough to get you up out of here? But these fools are out there by the millions, and it is so dumb. But go ahead. First Amendment, you have every right to. You have every right to get out there and yell and scream at this phantom that you have created. Go ahead. But it's just so stupid. You know damn good and well you are not living under an authoritarian regime. Just the fact that you are out there with your stupid signs and your worst costumes shows you that the reason you're out there is bullshit. If Trump is willing to put 2,000 plus troops on the streets of Los Angeles to stop a riot, don't you think he'd put even more on the streets to stop these marches, these protests? Like, how stupid are these people? These clowns that get on TV, the CNNs and the MSNBCs. Trump's a dictator. Trump's a dictator. He's going to be a dictator on day one. You are the first ones that he would silence. Dictators don't let people talk shit about them in their country. It goes against being a dictator. Being a dictator means my way or the highway, my way or the gulags. Not, let him. That must be a fun dictator to live under. Who cares? Then are you really a dictator? And then, of course, they asked him about it. Trump, we have the No King protest today. What do you think about him? He says, king? I'm not a king. I got to go through hell to get things done. I got to talk to Mike Johnson and this person and that person. I'm not a king. But who cares? They want to get out there and do it. That's fine. That's their business. But it's just so stupid. And then what? Tomorrow, Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to you. But what did you change? What did you do? Do you think Trump is going to look at the TV and just go, Melania, do you see all those people out there? There's millions of them. Let the illegal stay. Tell the troops to leave Los Angeles. Let the illegal stay. I didn't know. I didn't know the American people were so serious about it. Do you see them out there in their Statue of Liberty costumes holding the flag that's upside down like we're in distress? These fools are out there, of course, in sanctuary, leftist, liberal, blue shitholes. Of course, San Francisco, Philly, New York, Los Angeles, the part that's not on fire. Chicago. Of course it's in those places. That's where you find the dummies. That's where they make the dummies. No king. So stupid. Man, don't worry. I'll put a link in the description box so you can see the video. You can see these dumb jackasses marching around there talking about how much of a dictator Trump is. It's reminiscent of the women's marches that we had 4 or 5 years ago. Just like that. You remember the pussy hats? And then people would be out there, like a Joe Schmo on the street, and they stick a microphone in their face and say, "Oh, what are you out here for?" "Oh, I don't know. I came with them." "Well, what rights do you want that you don't already have?" I don't really want to talk about this right now. You know the stupid answers they give. You know, they try to back out of it. They didn't think about it that far. They're driven by their emotions. "Oh, what? Big group yelling, heading this way? Duh, okay." They just go with them. They hear something. "Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, what? Somebody's being mean to somebody? All right, I'll do it." That's why it's mostly women out there. It's mostly women, weak-ass men, or men who want to bang those women. That's who's mostly doing this shit, because women are driven by their emotions. Oh, everybody needs to be accepted, and why can't they do that? And let them play sports together, and let them do this, and it makes them happy. That's fine. That's how women are. But that's where we have to step in and say, what? Man, take that shit off and get out of here. That's where we have to come in. But the No Kings marches, yes, there are lots of people, millions of people spread across over 2,000 cities in America, and it will do absolutely fucking nothing. You are not going to stop one illegal from getting deported. You are not going to change Trump's mind or his mission one iota. How do you measure an iota? Well, I don't know how you measure it, but you ain't going to move that fool not one. You bunch of dumbasses. No king, Trump's a dictator. Well, lucky for you, he's bad at it. Because if he wasn't bad at it, if he was a good dictator like you say he is, you'd have a burlap sack over your head right now, and you'd be fighting with the rats over the crumbs until you starve to death, or until you're emaciated and some kind of deal is struck where somebody comes and saves your ass. And they got to teach you English all over again, and your eyes are squinting because you haven't seen the sunlight in 14 months. You really want that dictator? You really want Trump to be like that? No, you don't. This shit just makes you feel good. Somebody cares. I have a voice. Nobody's shoving me in the locker and giving me swirlies anymore, or kicking my ass after school. I'm in charge now. Listen to me. Meet me in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. What do you think about the No King protest? But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.